Welcome to week 15 and the last week in our psychology seminar class this semester, and congratulations for making it all the way here to the end. Kind of an exciting time. I'm hoping that right now we are all registered for summer and fall classes. We are continuing to meet with each other to follow up on your long-range planning to finish your degree here at KVCC, and I really encourage those of you I haven't met with, stay to the course, let's meet, let's have these discussions, let's talk about how you're going to finish your degree here. We enter into this last semester with this last week with some even longer range planning, where I'm asking you to think about what's going to happen after KVCC. Now, it's very clear that an associate's degree in psychology is a valuable set of educational skills and talents that you can develop here. But in the world of psychology, it is not the degree in which you can engage in a lot of specific work. It's a very generalizable degree to all kinds of areas of human life, but if your career is in psychology, you will have to get more degrees, and I say plural. Even a bachelor's degree is not really necessarily enough. Getting a master's degree and possibly even your PhD. And I know that sounds so out there, but I really encourage you. First, I want to tell you right up front, as a person who has gone through all of that process right to the quote-unquote terminal degree of a doctorate in psychology, in a way, it sort of gets easier as you go. My master's degrees were much more easy than my bachelor's degree. And because they were focused on every class I took in my master's programs were focused on the area that I was interested in studying. There was no extraneous type of classes. So I really encourage you to make your way through your bachelor's degree and consider going beyond that. Now, to that end, at this point, I want you to think about the next college, because as you are selecting classes to fulfill the requirements of this particular course, we know to some degree, and in some ways in a very formal way, we know which classes you should take here that will transfer the best into your next college. For instance, if you were going to transfer from KVCC's associate's degree in psychology into UMA's bachelor's degree in social science, I would recommend that you take interpersonal communications instead of COM 104, just communication. The reason why is that the interpersonal class feeds into a direct requirement within that degree program. The COM 104 class, communication class, with the public speaking component, which is good to have, does not fit into a specific requirement. You still get the credits, and you get a communication credit, but it doesn't transfer as directly into the requirements for those programs. So little hints and tips like that are what I want you to be progressing toward. If you can look at the next place that you wanted to go, whether it's a local school, you want to go to UMA or UMF or Orono or USM, any one of the University of Maine system, you want to go to St. Joe's College, you want to go to the program at Thomas. We have an open relationship with those. We want you to connect with those individuals, reach out to those colleges now to get their advice on selecting classes within this program to maximize your transfer over to their institution. This will save you time, it will save you money. So the assignment is actually to contemplate, what am I going to do next? Where am I going next? What do they require? And to actually reach out. They want to hear from you now. Even though you're still here at KV and you're still, some of you have been in the program, but some of you are, you have a year, maybe 2 years left here. They want to know now. They want to know and encourage you to interact with that 4-year institution while you are still taking your 2-year degree. So in the bright space, we have the next steps, looking at a degree in what are you going to do after UMA? After KV. And here's what I want you to write a brief paper, a brief description of your long-term goals, a brief descriptions of the next step after KVCC. Where do you want to go? What kind of degree do you want to get? And then it includes all this: the website of the college, the website of the program, contact information, matching the courses you think with their curriculum, doing some background work in this. That's going to be the assignment. You submit that paper. And in the last discussion, I want you to talk about your experience in this class. I put it was the first run. It's actually not the first run. I'll have to change that. But it's always, this is a class that is fluid. It's an advising class, and it's meant to meet the needs that I think and that you need to be successful in this program and beyond. Did I miss anything? Is there something that I did that wasn't helpful? Or maybe I should have that earlier in the semester or something. I'm really, really interested in what you think about this class. So use this discussion as a way to comment on the class and give me that feedback. The paper is doing that. It's exciting to think about, what are you going to do when you grow up? What are you going to do after KVCC? And if your intent is not to go beyond KVCC, and I know for a fact that I have a student coming up on graduation who they simply want to do it for fun, and that is great. This is, just tell me what your plans are. Or maybe even speculate, well, I'm going to get out of school for a while, or maybe I'm going to go into a totally different field, but maybe someday I'll return to this field of study. Hope you found it exciting enough. By the time you're done this program, I hope you find it is exciting enough to pursue even more knowledge about it. And I'm interested in whatever your plan is. And if it doesn't involve another college, of course, the material in your paper is going to be different. But I still want that plan. I still want to know where you're going. It helps me understand you and how I can best serve your needs in this program. So that's what we have for this semester. And let's finish strong in all of your classes. This is a very important couple weeks, last week, this week, into next week, getting things done, getting all those final projects done to end well, and keep those grades up for all of your classes heading into the summer and into next semester. Now, please, I finally word out to all of you, if there's any who have not gotten in touch with me yet, or we're still working on setting up an appointment. I know I've been sort of bad on that. I've actually forgot about some appointments and stuff, so I'm trying to keep it all together here as the sun starts shining. And let's continue to make that effort to have that meeting about how you're going to finish your degree here at KV, and then we'll move into the last week of the class. So good luck. I look forward to hearing from a lot of you, and have a great week.